Okay, here it is. You can see the scratches on it from the hood bolts, where the wind blew the hood over and them bolts underneath it here slid and caught, you know, from the roundness of it, because there's foam on each side of the hood and it wasn't thick enough and it just caught. Luckily it did, because it stopped at a few chips here and there. Eventually I'll be painting this, but I'm gonna buff cut a few spots. Like there's a spot, a gun let off spot here with the paint, and it left a weird spot you can see and feel. You can't see it on camera. Almost looks like a dent when you look at it on an angle. You see the hood scoop is just a hair shade, 25 color. Wrap the back of my dash, soap, soapy water, in with that 2500 grit. Okay. Too backward on here, so it flung up near the car and slammed down and busted that scoop. So I replaced it all and then just redid the hood. It didn't touch none of the paint on the hood. Luckily, it just tore up the top chrome piece here at the top edge of the windshield, and the hood itself destroyed it. You know, the actual scoop. So I put a scoop in this chrome piece. It's good to go. So right here and right here, the two little pin marks. What that is because it's been 16 years since it's been painted, but they've always driven me crazy. Spots the only ones I know of on the car. So maybe there's one more, but down here it's got a baby crack about that big in the quarter. Little dash, soap, and with that 2500 grit, you got whiffles from leaning over it with tools and all sorts. Holding the motor, you know, because you're at the track. Watch, it's here. And you have no choice but to come up here and lean on the car. See that white and even like up. A few spots, some of the paint white sud means I'm in clear coat. If that turns red, you're in paint. The back edge of the fender could be a little better. Don't go no further. A rock hit it here and here, so I touched it up years ago. But you can see. No. This is where it's been redid. Blocked it a little bit. Is. I'm just going to use good now. My shirt. I don't really care. Like I said, it needs to be repainted soon. That is it. It's a little bit bigger than my hand. I'm glad the hood did catch, not come over and smack the side of the car. Looks like I already took it out. This spot, of course, is good. We're working at this. It's already gone. Cut the top edge of this door. One more pass or two. Scratches over here from leaning in the window, and make sure it's nice and gone. Prime example again. See it? You know, all gouged. So I'm gonna go ahead and soap water it up. It's not gonna take it away because it's into the primer. But what it's going to do is it's going to make it where you don't see it as much and feel it as much. And that's it. That's all I want to really do. Okay, that nice X pattern.
Now remember, everybody, this paint is 16 years old, so it has imperfections like this all over the car, even though it looks perfect. A rock chip here and there. Oh, I bumped into it with my hip here or there, a whiffle here and there. It's been in and out of tight spots in the garage every winter, and people passing by it and racing it and everything else for 16 years. So you can imagine this paint has marks all over on it. So in the video, it appears it's a flawless car, but in all reality, it has a few little imperfections here and there. So when I paint it, it'll be like brand new again. Plus, my skills are way better than they ever were. So you can imagine. Take a look at the reflection that you see in this part right here. And this paint's 16 years old.
Okay, so we're back. Dust untouched. Okay, you can see spot's gone. You couldn't really see it before, but see, you can tell by my reflection, there's nothing there. What it was is a let off, and I didn't properly buff cut it, and it was on there for years. Finally got to the point where it bothered me. There's another one that was right here, and I fixed that But you can see it's like right here and right here, the two little pin marks. What that is them are two little craters. They've always drove me crazy. It's the only ones I know of on the car. Maybe there's one more, but down here it's got a baby crack about that big in the quarter right at the base. And right here on the fenders you got whiffles from leaning over it with tools, or you know, because you're at the track and you have no choice but to come up here and lean on the car. And even like a few spots, some of the paint is scratched and stuff. The back edge of the fender could be a little better. A rock hit it here and here, so I touched it up years ago. But you can see this is where it's been redid, and look how the reflection is. Looks good now. But like I said, that is it. It's a little bit bigger than my hand. I'm glad the hood did catch, not come over and smack the side of the car and destroy the whole door. This spot, of course, is good. We're working at this. I buff cut the top edge of this door because there's scratches over here from leaning in the window. And here's the fender buff cut in the meanwhile, the 53 I'm working on. We're about 3 days away from color, 1 day away from primer, and about 48 hours away from having the rocker finished.
Don't forget to be humble, my friends. The world is small.